Hey, and welcome to English Avenue Podcast.
Anna, can I ask you a slightly strange question?
Slightly strange is usually manageable. Go on.
When was the last time you felt completely peaceful?
Completely?
Yeah, nothing bothering you, nothing waiting in the back of your mind.
Oh, that's harder than I expected.
I know.
Maybe Sunday morning. I woke up early, made coffee, opened the window. The whole house was quiet.
That sounds pretty peaceful.
It looked peaceful.
Looked.
About 5 minutes after sitting down, I started thinking about Monday.
Of course.
Then I remembered an email I hadn't answered. Then something I needed to buy. Then this tiny awkward thing I'd said earlier in the week.
Wait, how did we get from coffee to something you said 3 days ago?
I wish I knew.
So the room was peaceful.
Very.
The morning was peaceful.
Beautiful.
But Anna was having a staff meeting in her head.
Apparently.
That's funny because I had almost the opposite experience recently.
What happened?
My train stopped between stations. I was already running a little late, it was crowded, and nobody knew how long we'd be sitting there.
That sounds not peaceful at all.
At first it wasn't. I kept looking at the time, checking the map, looking out the window.
In a tunnel?
Yes.
What were you hoping to see?
I don't know, a secret road?
Very useful.
But then they made an announcement. There was a problem further down the line, and we just had to wait.
Did that make you more annoyed?
Weirdly, no. I sent a message saying I'd be late, put my phone away, and after a while I actually felt quite calm.
Hold on. I was sitting comfortably at home with coffee and couldn't relax. You were trapped underground on a delayed train and you could.
When you say it like that, I feel very emotionally advanced.
Don't get excited.
Too late.
But that's strange, isn't it?
What?
We usually think peace comes from what's happening around us. Quiet place, no problems, nothing urgent.
But apparently the quiet place isn't enough.
Apparently not. Hello, 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 English learners. Welcome back to the English Leap podcast, your cozy little place to learn easy English through real, everyday conversations. I'm Anna.
And I'm Jake. Hi, everyone. And today we've already discovered that Anna can turn a peaceful Sunday morning into a full Monday planning session without leaving the sofa.
It's a talent.
A very specific talent.
Today we're talking about something I think almost everyone wants more of: protecting your peace.
And we're not talking about creating some perfect life where nothing goes wrong.
Definitely not. There'll still be waiting, difficult decisions, unexpected problems, people who test your patience.
And trains that stop underground.
Exactly. This episode is especially comfortable for B1 to B2 learners. And if you're around A2, stay with us too. You don't need to understand every single word. Follow the situations, notice the English you recognize, and let the rest become clearer as you listen.
And before we continue, we want to ask you for one small thing. If these conversations have been helping you feel a little more comfortable with English, take a second to like the video and subscribe to English Leap Podcast.
And maybe there's someone you know who's learning English too. Someone studying alone, listening on the way to work, or simply trying not to give up. If someone came to mind, share this episode with them.
You never really know when one small share puts a conversation in front of somebody who needs it that day.
And every like, share, and subscription helps this little learning community reach more learners around the world. So truly, thank you for being part of it.
That was nice.
Thank you.
We're becoming emotional very early today.
You'll survive.
No group hug?
Absolutely not.
Perfect.
Later, we'll go back and look properly at 6 useful words in Word Tour.
And after that, we've got Say It Better, with natural phrases for talking about worry, uncertainty, and difficult situations.
But I want to go back to something you said about the train.
My moment of emotional greatness?
Your train, Jake.
Fine.
You said you calmed down once you knew there was nothing more you could do.
Yeah.
And I think that's interesting because I do the opposite all the time. I tell myself I'll relax once this is finished.
Oh, absolutely. Once this week is over, I'll relax.
Once I finish this project.
Once I get that answer.
Once things settle down.
That one is dangerous.
Why?
Because when do things actually settle down?
Fair point.
You finish one thing and immediately something else appears.
Sometimes before you've even enjoyed finishing the first thing.
Exactly. I had a really busy week recently, and on Thursday I thought, just get me to Friday evening.
And Friday evening?
I remembered 3 things I needed to do over the weekend.
There it is.
So maybe I'll be peaceful when everything is finished is a terrible plan.
It's certainly an unreliable one.
Because if peace only starts when everything goes my way, I'm going to spend most of my life waiting for peace.
That sounds exhausting.
It is. But wait.
What?
I don't want this to become one of those conversations where we say, nothing matters, just relax.
Neither do I.
Because if something genuinely matters to me, of course I'm going to think about it.
Absolutely.
If someone I love is having a problem, I care. If I have an important decision, I care. If I'm waiting for serious news, I care.
That's normal.
So where's the line?
Between caring and losing your peace over it?
Exactly.
That's a much harder question.
Let's say I have an interview tomorrow.
Okay.
I prepare, read about the company, think about what they might ask me. That's useful.
Definitely.
But then it's 11:30 at night. I've already prepared, and now I'm lying there thinking, what if I forget everything? What if they don't like me? What if I say something stupid?
Ah, you've stopped preparing.
Exactly. But I'm still telling myself I'm being responsible.
That's so true. Sometimes anxiety puts on a very responsible-looking jacket.
What does that mean?
It means I can spend an hour worrying and convince myself I'm being productive.
Ah, yes.
I can convince myself I'm thinking carefully. But no, I'm not. I'm imagining 17 different disasters.
I do that before traveling.
Really?
Everything is packed, tickets are ready, passport is where it should be. Then suddenly, what if I've forgotten something?
What's something?
That's the problem. I don't know.
You're worried about a mystery item.
Exactly. And then I start searching the room for something I can't name.
That might be the perfect example, because concern had already done its job.
Packed bag, checked documents, set alarm.
Useful.
But then worry arrives and says, would you like to check all of that again?
And again.
And one more time for luck? Maybe that's the difference.
What?
Caring asks, what do I need to do? Anxiety keeps asking, what if?
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
Irritatingly good.
I'll take it.
And I like that because it doesn't tell people not to care.
Right. You can care deeply and still notice when your thoughts aren't helping anymore.
Exactly. But now I have another question.
Go on.
What happens when you have done everything you can and you still don't know what's going to happen?
That's when I get worse.
Really? Why?
Because if I can't solve the problem, I start trying to find something else to do.
Such as?
Check again. Send another message. Ask someone what they think. Check again.
Ah.
What?
I think we're getting somewhere. Maybe sometimes we're not actually trying to solve the problem.
Then what are we doing?
Trying to control the uncertainty.
I don't like how accurate that sounds.
Think about waiting for an email.
Dangerous example for me.
You know they haven't replied.
So you refresh your inbox. Maybe the internet forgot to tell me.
Obviously. 5 minutes later.
Refresh.
10 minutes.
Refresh.
And every time the answer is still not there.
Yes, but doing nothing feels worse.
That's interesting.
I once waited several days for a decision and checked my email so many times that even I started judging myself.
How many times?
We're not doing numbers.
That many?
That many.
I'm different.
Look at you.
Don't celebrate yet. I ask people.
Ah.
I say, what do you think this means? Then I ask someone else.
And if they give you the same answer?
Sometimes I ask a third person.
So I refresh a screen, and you refresh humans.
Apparently.
That's actually quite good.
Thank you.
But what are we looking for in those moments?
Probably reassurance, something that makes us feel safe or certain for a little while.
And reassurance isn't bad.
Not at all. Sometimes hearing you're going to be okay from someone you trust is exactly what you need.
But sometimes I ask the same question 3 different ways.
Hoping the answer changes?
Or hoping it finally feels strong enough.
Yes. And then 5 minutes later, you need reassurance again.
That's when the problem isn't really lack of information anymore.
It's that you hate not knowing.
Exactly. And the longer I don't know, the more I feel like I need to do something.
Yes, that's another thing. Suddenly, everything starts feeling urgent. I've definitely done this. I had a situation at work once that was bothering me, and one evening I suddenly decided, that's it. I need to deal with this tonight.
Did it actually need to happen that night?
Not even slightly.
Excellent.
I had simply reached that point where I wanted the uncomfortable feeling to stop.
So what did you do?
Wrote a message.
Short?
Jake.
Anna short or normal person short?
It was long.
There we go.
I explained everything. What had happened, why I was frustrated, what I thought should change.
How many paragraphs?
Enough.
That's not a number.
Neither is how many times did you refresh your email.
Fair.
I was about to send it, but I was exhausted. So I thought, I'll read it once more tomorrow morning.
Good decision.
Very good decision. Because the next morning I opened it and immediately thought, oh no.
How much did you delete?
Most of it.
Most.
The final message was calm, clear, maybe 5 lines.
And the situation hadn't changed overnight.
Not at all. Same problem.
So what changed?
Me. I wasn't so agitated anymore.
That's interesting, because the night before, sending that huge message felt urgent.
Completely.
And in the morning?
It looked like something written by a person who needed sleep. Which was accurate.
Maybe anxiety gives things fake deadlines.
Oh, yes. Reply now. Decide now. Fix this now.
Even when an hour ago it wasn't urgent at all.
Exactly.
I've agreed to things like that. Not because I really wanted to say yes, I just wanted the decision to be over.
Same.
Then 2 hours later you think, why did I do that?
Because for one moment, ending the discomfort felt more important than making the right choice.
That's a big one.
It is.
But I want to challenge this.
Please do.
Sometimes you really do have to make a quick decision.
Of course.
Life doesn't always say, take 3 days, sleep beautifully, drink tea, then decide.
Sadly.
So we can't just say, never decide when you're anxious.
No. Maybe the better question is stress helping me make this decision or making the decision for me?
That's different.
If the deadline is real, decide. But if the only deadline is, I hate feeling uncertain, maybe give yourself a little space.
I like that.
Thank you.
Don't get used to it. But here's where I think this whole protect your peace idea can go wrong.
How?
It can start sounding like an excuse to avoid everything uncomfortable.
Ah, that's fair.
If there's a serious problem, I can't just say, I'm protecting my peace and disappear.
Definitely not.
If I hurt someone, I may need to apologize.
Yes.
If something needs fixing, I need to fix it.
Absolutely.
So peace isn't doing nothing.
No. Actually, sometimes the peaceful choice is the uncomfortable choice.
Give me an example.
Having a conversation you've been avoiding.
That's not peaceful.
Before the conversation? Probably not. After you finally said what needed saying? Maybe much more peaceful.
Okay, that's fair.
Or making an appointment you've been putting off. Admitting you made a mistake. Making a decision when it genuinely needs making.
So you don't protect your peace by escaping reality.
Exactly. You deal with what needs dealing with.
And then...
That's where I think your train story matters.
My train again?
Your train has become very important today.
I'm proud of it.
You were going to be late. What did you do?
Sent a message explaining the delay.
Useful action.
Yes.
After that?
Nothing left to do.
Exactly. That's the point. If action is possible, take it. If you've already done what you can, continuing to fight the situation in your head doesn't create more action.
It creates more exhaustion.
Usually.
So peace isn't passive.
No, it's just not the same as panic.
I like that.
And sometimes you need to ask, is there something useful I can do right now?
If yes,
Do it.
and if no,
Maybe stop demanding an answer from this exact moment.
that's hard.
Very.
But that's exactly what happened on the train. I had done my part. The train was still stuck.
Nothing outside you changed,
No.
but something inside you did.
Ah, we've come back to the beginning.
We have.
The train didn't suddenly start moving because I calmed down.
No.
I was still late, still crowded, still stuck underground.
But you weren't fighting it anymore.
I think that's the difference. At first, every minute felt like something was going wrong. Then I accepted, okay, this is what's happening right now.
And my Sunday was the opposite. Nothing bad was happening around me, but I kept mentally leaving the room.
Going to Monday.
Going to the email.
Going to something I'd said days earlier.
So maybe circumstances are only part of the story.
I think so, because I've definitely had days where everything looked fine from the outside, and I felt restless.
Same.
And other days where something genuinely difficult happened, but somehow I handled it better than I expected.
Yes, sometimes you surprise yourself.
You think, this is going to destroy my whole day.
Then it doesn't.
You're upset for a while, you deal with it, you talk to somebody, and eventually you notice you're laughing at something completely unrelated.
I love when that happens. Not because the problem wasn't real, but because it reminds you that the problem isn't all of you.
That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think I've been thinking about peace backwards.
How?
I keep thinking, once everything goes right, I'll feel peaceful.
I do that too.
But there will always be another thing.
Unfortunately.
Another decision, another delay, another person having a difficult day, something we don't know yet.
That's just life.
So if peace is only available after all of that disappears...
We're not going to get much of it.
Exactly.
Maybe peace isn't waiting for everything to go right.
Maybe it's learning how to stay steady when something doesn't.
I like that.
Too serious?
No, keep it.
Mug?
You were doing so well.
I had to ask.
But there's something I want to make clear. Being steady doesn't mean you don't feel anything.
Right. You can still be disappointed.
Nervous.
Frustrated.
Even angry.
Peace isn't becoming a robot.
Thank goodness.
You'd be a terrible robot.
Why me?
Too many facial expressions.
Fair.
Maybe being composed just means the feeling doesn't immediately take control of everything.
Yes, you can feel something strongly and still choose what you do next.
That's much more realistic.
Much.
I'm curious about everyone listening now.
Me too. When you feel worried or unsettled, what usually happens first?
Do you start imagining the worst?
Do you try to fix everything immediately?
Do you keep asking people what they think?
Or do you become quiet and keep everything inside?
You don't need a long answer. You could simply write, when I'm worried, I overthink.
Or I try to control everything when I feel anxious.
One honest sentence is enough.
And don't wait for perfect English. Use the English you have. The comments can be part of your practice too.
Speaking of useful English, we've used some really good words in today's conversation.
We have. So let's go back and look at them properly.
Starting with the one at the heart of so much of today's conversation.
Uncertainty.
Exactly.
It's time for word tour.
Our first word is uncertainty.
Uncertainty. Uncertainty.
Uncertainty is the state of not knowing what will happen or not being sure about something.
The uncertainty of waiting for the results was difficult.
There's still some uncertainty about what will happen next.
You'll often hear deal with uncertainty, live with uncertainty, and a lot of uncertainty.
Waiting is where I feel uncertainty most.
Me too.
If something is definitely bad, at least I know what I'm dealing with.
But when you don't know?
My imagination volunteers.
Is it helpful?
Almost never.
Next is reassurance.
Reassurance. Reassurance is something that makes you feel less worried or more confident that things are okay.
I called my friend because I needed some reassurance.
Her message gave me reassurance that everything was going according to plan.
Common phrases are need reassurance, give someone reassurance, and look for reassurance.
Reassurance can be really helpful,
Definitely.
but sometimes we keep asking the same question in slightly different clothes.
What do you mean?
Do you think it'll be okay? 5 minutes later, but you're sure it'll be okay.
Ah,
Same question, new outfit.
that's actually perfect.
Our next word is agitated.
Agitated.
If you're agitated, you're nervous, upset, or unable to feel calm.
I became agitated while waiting for the decision.
She was too agitated to answer calmly.
You'll often hear feel agitated, become agitated, and visibly agitated.
Visibly means other people can actually see it.
Exactly. Maybe you're pacing around, speaking more quickly, or checking the clock every 30 seconds.
Why did you look at me?
I didn't.
You absolutely did.
Next is impulsive.
Impulsive. Impulsive.
If something is impulsive, it's done suddenly, without enough careful thought.
I nearly made an impulsive decision because I was upset.
Buying the ticket without checking the dates was an impulsive choice.
Common combinations are impulsive decision, impulsive reaction, and impulsive behavior.
My long message would have been a good example.
The nighttime version?
Yes.
And Morning Anna saved everyone.
Morning Anna deserves more respect.
And sleep.
Mostly sleep.
Next is perspective.
Perspective. Perspective.
Perspective is the way you see or think about a situation.
Taking a break helped me see the problem from a different perspective.
Talking to someone I trusted gave me some perspective.
You'll often hear gain perspective, keep things in perspective, and see something from another perspective.
And keeping something in perspective doesn't mean saying it doesn't matter.
Exactly. It can mean this matters, but it isn't everything.
Like one bad meeting doesn't automatically mean one bad day.
Correct.
The innocent hours must be protected.
Yes. Justice for the innocent hours. And our final word is composed.
Composed. Composed.
If someone is composed, they're calm and in control of their emotions, especially during a difficult situation.
She stayed composed during the difficult conversation.
He looked nervous at first, but quickly became more composed.
You'll often hear stay composed, remain composed, and look composed.
And composed doesn't mean emotionless.
You can be nervous and still speak calmly.
You can be disappointed and still think clearly.
Human, but not exploding.
Surprisingly useful definition.
So today we had uncertainty, reassurance, agitated, impulsive, perspective, and composed.
6 useful words for those moments when life feels a little unsettled.
And now we can describe what's happening.
But when you're actually inside one of those situations...
I'm probably not standing there thinking, interesting, I appear to be visibly agitated.
Hopefully not.
I need something I can actually say.
Which is exactly what we're doing next.
I walked directly into that transition.
Beautifully.
Fine.
It's time for Say It Better.
Today we're keeping this one very practical.
4 everyday moments that come up when you're worried, waiting, or dealing with uncertainty.
And as always, the simple sentence isn't necessarily wrong.
We're just giving you another natural way to express the same idea.
What's our first one?
I'm very worried.
Completely correct.
Absolutely. But sometimes you're not in complete panic. Something has simply been sitting in your thoughts for a while.
Then you can say, it's been on my mind.
Very natural.
Are you still thinking about that decision?
Yeah, it's been on my mind all week.
Nice.
You can also say, I've been thinking about it a lot.
Simple.
And notice that it's been on my mind can work for worry, but also for something you're simply thinking about often.
Our conversation yesterday has been on my mind.
Perfect.
Your extremely long message has been on my mind.
It was deleted, Jake.
Gone but not forgotten.
Next, I don't know what will happen.
Nothing wrong with that.
But sometimes the real problem is that we're mentally running too far ahead. Then you can say, I'm trying not to get ahead of myself.
I like that one.
To get ahead of yourself means to start thinking or acting too far into the future before you have enough information.
So imagine, I've sent my application. What if I get accepted? What if I have to move? What if...
Jake, you're getting ahead of yourself.
There.
And if you're talking about yourself, I'm trying not to get ahead of myself.
Meaning, I'll deal with the next thing when it actually becomes the next thing.
Exactly.
Very sensible.
Difficult to do.
Extremely. What's next?
I need to decide now.
Sometimes true.
Definitely. But sometimes the deadline is entirely inside your head.
Anna's famous evening deadline.
We agreed not to discuss that. If you genuinely have some time, try, I want to give myself a little time to think.
Nice.
Have you decided whether you're going to accept the offer?
Not yet. I want to give myself a little time to think.
Calm, clear, natural.
And not, I must know by lunch.
Why lunch?
That's your problem.
And our final one, everything is going wrong.
Very dramatic.
Also very relatable.
True.
When several things feel difficult at once, you can bring the situation down to something more manageable. It's a lot right now, but I'll deal with one thing at a time.
That's good.
I've got a deadline tomorrow, my car needs fixing, and I've forgotten an appointment.
That's a lot.
It is, but I'll deal with one thing at a time.
Same 3 problems.
Same 3.
But we've stopped turning them into 30.
Exactly.
I need this sentence more often.
Me too.
You know what I've been thinking about?
The train?
Yes, actually.
It has really become the star of this episode.
Nothing about that situation changed when I calmed down. The train was still delayed. I was still going to be late.
But you'd already done what you could.
Exactly. And after that, I stopped treating the delay like a problem I still needed to solve.
While I was sitting in a perfectly peaceful room, solving problems that hadn't even happened yet.
You see? My train wins.
Fine, your train wins.
I think that's what I'm taking from today. Peace isn't waiting for everything to go right.
Because something will always be slightly wrong.
Very comforting, Anna.
You know what I mean.
I do. Maybe it's about knowing what actually needs your attention and what doesn't need all of you.
I really like that.
Mug?
No.
Not even a small mug?
Jake.
Fine.
Before we go, tell us in the comments, what usually makes it hardest for you to feel peaceful? Is it uncertainty? Waiting? Making decisions? Overthinking? Or something completely different?
Keep your English simple. You can write, waiting makes me anxious, or I overthink when I don't know what will happen.
One honest sentence is enough, and imperfect English is completely welcome.
If you'd like to go through today's conversation again, the interactive transcript for this episode is inside the English Leap Club. You can listen line by line, check unfamiliar expressions, and practice at your own pace. The link is in the description.
And if you enjoyed spending this time with us, subscribe to English Leap Podcast so you don't miss our next conversation.
Anna?
Yeah?
Tomorrow morning,
What about it?
try drinking the coffee before solving Monday.
I'll try.
That's all I ask.
And if Monday appears in my head anyway?
Tell it the office is closed.
That's actually not bad.
Thank you.
All right, everyone.
Keep listening, keep practicing, and remember, peace isn't waiting for everything to go right.
Sometimes it's staying steady while you're still figuring things out.
We'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.